Hanover Square Press and HarlequinAudio present Soon the Light Will Be Perfect, a novel, by Dave Patterson, performed by Timothy Mckean. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Psalms 51:3. What we are seeking is a fare, one way, a chance to be secure. The lack that keeps us what we are, the penny that usurps the poor. Theodore Retke, The Reckoning. 1.
They say people who fuck a lot fuck like rabbits. They should say they fuck like cats. That would be more accurate, at least in my experience. My brother brings home the first cat, a brindle with green eyes. I found it in the woods, he says. It was alone. He cradles the cat. I've never seen him hold something so tenderly. It frightens me. My mother turns from the onions she's sautéing in a cast-iron pan. You should have left it, she laughs. The coyotes need to eat. She picks up a burning cigarette from the green ashtray and takes a drag. It'll need to get fixed, my father says. He's sitting at the old kitchen table, a white Formica table from the 80s. It's about to be given to a woman at church whose alcoholic husband moved to Montreal with the woman he met at a bar, loading the furniture into the bed of his truck before disappearing. My parents don't tell us about this, but the altar boys at church talk about it. Giving away the table is more than an act of charity for my parents. It's supposed to inspire my father to start building our new table. What will you name the cat? I ask my brother. He glares at me in a way that says he doesn't care what I think since it's his cat. Little does he know what's to come. Who's going to pay the vet bill? My father asks. My brother shrugs and takes the cat to his bedroom. My parents share a look and go back to their own worlds. My mother, her cooking. My father, his drawings for the new table. My mother looks healthy. We have a year before the cancer will bloom in her stomach. For now, it's a granular seed in her cells, waiting. A few days later, I bring home the second cat. Because fuck it, if my brother gets a cat, I get one. I'm riding my bike up our street when I see Travis Bouchard sitting on his lawn with 4 gray kittens. I lay my bike on the side of the road. Where'd you get those? He's on his back, letting the kittens nibble at his cheeks. He's younger than me, 10. He says, our cat had 'em in the garage. They're finally old enough to take away from their mother.
Give me one, I say. I don't know where I'm getting the courage to be so forceful.
He looks up at me. We're supposed to sell him, he says. Frank wants to make money.
Frank is his mom's boyfriend. He moved in last fall.
He has a beard and never combs his shock of brown hair. I heard my father say that Frank works at the plant as a janitor on the night shift. We're pretty sure Frank's the one stealing from our desks, he tells my mother after Frank moves into the neighborhood. Behind Travis, their sad house lets out a sigh in the June heat. Frank removed the wood siding last fall and never replaced it. The paper house wrap is torn in places and flaps in the hot breeze. It's common for people in our town to use this paper as siding. It's no sin where I live. We just moved out of our old trailer park into this neighborhood. I'll give you $1, I say. You're not going to get more than $1 for those cats. Frank says 20 apiece, Travis says. He sits up and looks at me. 20's what we need. He must be echoing Frank's words. $1 today, I say. The rest later. The only money I have is a $1 bill I keep in my sock so my brother won't steal it. I remove it from my shoe and wave it in the air. I can't imagine how I'll get the rest.
But I'm convinced I can take one of those cats home today for $1. I'll figure the rest out later.
I don't know it now, but when I'm older, I'll discover that much of our country is built on the loose soil of this brand of lower-class economics. I don't know, Travis says. They're Chantilly Tiffany's. At least that's what the mother is. We don't know about the father. The kittens jump in his lap. One cat, a smaller one with yellow eyes, leaps and bites Travis's nose.
Travis lets out a yelp and smacks the cat on the top of the head. A pinprick of blood blossoms on his nose.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?